Hello everybody! Welcome to this little video I decided to make. So, this whole thing's just gonna be me talking about just a few things, most notably of which I should probably mention right now, is today is my birthday, so that's cool. But yeah, so today, today's my birthday, hooray. I don't really have many plans for today outside of like getting this video done and out for you guys and hanging out with friends, family, maybe some other stuff. I don't know. I don't really have many plans for days like these. But nonetheless, I wanted to talk about a few things for this little video that's kind of all relate to Splatoon in various ways. And the first thing I want to talk about with this video is related to something that I've already mentioned in a recent stream, which is I'm going to be playing. I cannot talk. I'm going to be playing Splatoon 1 this coming Saturday. So yeah, in like 4 days this coming Saturday, I'm going to be playing Splatoon 1 on stream. But not only that, I'm going to be having a Splatoon 1 video out this Friday, so the day before stream. So yeah, I'm going to be playing Splatoon 1 on both a video that's going to be coming out in in a few days, but I'm also going to be playing Splatoon 1 on stream on this upcoming weekly stream this Saturday. So, and the reason I'm doing this is because it's pretty much Splatoon week. It's pretty much Splatoon week, so I might as well. And the reason why it's Splatoon week is because because there's a few day period that happens this week that happens to land on the 3 separate anniversaries for Splatoon 1. So I just kind of consider them all to be the anniversary, the few day span anniversary of Splatoon 1. So, like, the 28th was when it released in Japan, the 29th was when it released in North America and Europe, and the 30th was when it released in Australia and Oceania, essentially. At least, that's what I remember off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure that is all correct. Just keep in mind, I just pulled that out of my head from memory. But yeah, I have to see you guys this coming weekend for the Splatoon 1 stream, even if you can't play. Even if you can't play, it'd still be awesome to see you guys come by and see Splatoon 1. So yeah. Though, if you want some extra Splatoon 1 content, I also have a Splatoon 1 essay video that will, I think, appear up here above me right now. Pretty much, it's just an essay video of me just gushing about Splatoon 1, which I released last year, by the way. It's an old video. The quality's definitely it's kind of worse than what I would like, but it's still really, I'm still really proud of it. It's just because of the fact I recently got a new capture card that's a lot better. Of course, I'm gonna not exactly like the fact that my Splatoon 1 video isn't as high quality as I'd want, but it's entirely because of the time it was made. I'm still really proud of it, honestly. It's still a really good video. So I would definitely recommend you guys check it out if you want some extra Splatoon 1 content, while you wait for the Splatoon 1 video I'm currently working on, and waiting for the Splatoon 1 stream that's going to be happening this weekend. So yeah, so that's pretty much all I want to talk about with that. Next up is Splatoon 2 related. So if you've been part of my Splatoon streams recently, you might have noticed I've been talking about Splatoon 2 a lot. That's because I've been really wanting to get my Splatoon 2 essay video done. And you would know that if you've been paying attention to what I've been saying about Splatoon 2 in these recent streams. Not my most recent stream, mind you, but like the past, like the previous few, I've definitely brought up Splatoon a lot. And the first couple was because of my Splatoon 2 essay video, which I've been working on for a year almost now, and it's not because of it's going to be super high quality. It's entirely because of delays. It's entirely because of the amount of delays I've had trying to get stuff done. Like, the main thing I've talked about is the fact that I can't get footage. I've been trying to get footage of, ranked and I want to get footage of ranked mode. I want to get footage of the Splatfest stuff. I can't do that really easily. And not in the way that I want to get the footage. I want the footage to look like actual matches as well. I don't want them to just be like random footage. And I don't have enough footage of the ranked modes really. So because of that, because of like all of that, I've been struggling to get footage of these things for so long. I figured, like, I've talked about this already on stream, but I figured because it's probably easier for people to just come across this stuff if it's in video format and all that, and I don't have to worry about like all the other about like, oh, are people going to be here at the right moment to hear me talk about this? It's just going to be here at all the time for people to find at random if they want to hear it. And all that, if they want to click, if they just happen to click on it, and all that, it's just easier to do it like this. So I'm going to do it like this. But I am going to ask you guys for help in actually getting this footage. Of course, you probably saw that from a mile away, but I need help getting footage. All right. I really don't like asking for help on stuff like this, but there's literally no other way, I'm going to have to ask for help. So, despite the fact I don't like what Discord is doing, I've made a Discord server specifically for Splatoon 2 footage related stuff, for getting stuff done with my Splatoon 2 essay video. And it's specifically just for that purpose. I might not keep it around after, but for very long after, because again, I don't like Discord as much because of the stuff they've been trying to do. They have been, I think they have been trying to do stuff to get people to like them again, but they haven't been doing too good of a job. But nonetheless, I do need help with this, and Discord is overall still widely used by people. Even if a lot of them have gotten rid of their Nitro and all that, it's still still widely used by people. So I figured it'd probably be easiest to make a Discord server for the project so that people can have an easier time being part of the project. So if you want to help out with like collecting footage and stuff, the link to my Splatoon 2 project Discord server is in the description for you guys to join. All I really need, all the help I really need is getting footage. So I hope you're all willing to help with all that. You're going to definitely be appearing on camera in the background of an essay video, but I do hope that like you guys are willing to help. I know like a few of you have expressed interest in helping, but I do hope that more of you are willing to help with this, because I'm looking for like getting like a group of 8 people together. I've already got a couple people willing to help that are part of the project now, but I do need a group of 8 people total, with me included, because I need to get the footage. So, yeah, I need a group of 8 people to get all this footage I need, which is just ranked, standard Splatfest, and Shifty Stations. I think Shifty Stations is like the one thing that everyone wants to check out, so that'll be easy. I know everyone's definitely going to be looking forward to doing Shifty Stations, but I also need standard Splatfest footage as well, just a little bit. So it don't really need that much. But nonetheless, I do want help. I do want help with this. If you're willing to help, awesome. Join the Discord server in the description. It's for the project and all that. I do hope to see you there if you're interested in actually helping with that. So yeah, we might also do Salmon Run as well. I might also do Salmon Run. I'm unsure because it's kind of easy for you to actually get Salmon Run. It's been easy for me to get Salmon Run footage entirely because you just got to play at a certain time and boom, you're good. But nonetheless, we can still do some Salmon Run as well, and some like Splatoon 2 Salmon Run, as well, just for fun. Of course, some people might go through in the comments and say, "Oh, it's still fairly easy to get players in Splatoon 2 overall." Like, why are you asking for help? Because I'm in B rank. You can get games in C rank, but you can't get games in B rank because nobody plays the game. like if you're like, of course, like it's very easy to get. It's still fairly easy to get games in Splatoon 2 if you're playing Turf War, which is cool and all, but I don't want all my footage to be Turf War footage. Especially since, as I say, about the whole game, not a specific portion of the game. I'm too crazy to just talk about one part of the game. All right, so I do need footage of all of pretty much everything I can possibly capture of the game, of the OG game, of just everything that's in the game that you can possibly capture. So yeah, again, if you're willing to help with that, link is in the description to the Discord server. Join it and all that. As long as you got Splatoon 2 and are comfortable being on camera, just join the server. So yeah, and with that, that's pretty much all I have to talk about with Splatoon 2. Is just I need help with that. So that thing. Hope you're all willing to help. I hope so. At least some of you are willing to help. I hope some of you are willing to help. But that's pretty much all I want to talk about with Splatoon 2. Now let's move on to Splatoon Raiders and scheduling stuff when it comes to my streams when I play Splatoon Raiders. Because for those who don't know, I made a whole video talking about Splatoon Raiders' most recent trailer. And in that video, I talked about wanting to stream this game and wanting to stream Splatoon Raiders every day, which wasn't me guaranteeing that, by the way, and all that. I merely mentioned that because I was excited for the game. But I've put in some thought onto how often I want to stream Splatoon Raiders, and I've come up with I've come up with a schedule that will go into effect once Splatoon Raiders releases, pretty much. So, Splatoon Raiders releases on a Thursday, so that means my first Splatoon Raiders stream is going to be on that Thursday, hopefully, if the game shows up on time. So, the day that the game launches, the day that the game launches, the start time of the stream is kind of out the window because I have no idea when the game's actually going to show up. If it shows up early in the day and all that, it shows up early in the day, like 10 a.m. or something like that, or 12 p.m. or something like that, then the stream it shows up earlier than the earliest stream time the earliest stream time I'm going to be listing for the Splatoon Raiders streams. Then if it shows up earlier than that, then it's going to stick to the usual times for the Splatoon Raiders streams. But if it shows up a bit later, or shows up if it shows up later than either on the point in which that's on the time that's actually going to be listed, or later, then the stream will be delayed. On the day that the game releases, the start time is kind of determined by when the game shows up for me, because I bought physical, so that's going to be all determined by all that. Though if it does show up early, then that means that means the stream's going to start at these times instead of the normal 12 to 12:30. It'll be somewhere between 1 to 1:30 p.m. EST. And that whole change is entirely because of the fact that I'm going to be streaming this game more often. I'm going to be streaming more often when this game comes out. It's going to start on Thursday, and it's going to and all that. But it's going to start on the Thursday that this game comes out, and then I'm going to stream again on Saturday, and then Tuesday, and then it's going to repeat, pretty much. So Thursday, Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Tuesday, and because I'm going to be streaming that often, I'm not going to have a bit harder of a time actually getting video work done and all that. But I'm also going to have to shorten the times I'm going to be streaming as well. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and all that. Starting time is going to be 1 to 1:30 p.m. EST, and the streams are going to be shortened down from the usual 7 hours average, all the way down to 4 hours average, maybe 5 hours at most, and that's entirely because of how often I'm going to be streaming. So I'm going to be shortening down the times by a few hours, so I'm not burning myself out on streaming and on the game. So yeah, for just an overview, here's all the times and everything on both YouTube and Twitch. I'm going to be streaming Splatoon Raiders when the game comes out on Thursday, starting Thursday and all that through Saturday and on Tuesday through Saturday and on Tuesday and all that. It's going to start on Thursday, and then continue on Saturday, and then stream again on Saturday and on Tuesday, and then it'll repeat. And the start times are going to be 1 to 1:30 p.m. EST, and and of course the start times are going to be completely thrown out the window for the first stream, for my first Splatoon Raiders stream. Keep that in mind when the game releases. The start times are going to just be thrown out the window entirely, just because I don't know when the game's actually going to show up. So yeah, just keep in mind that the game showing up is playing a factor on the first is a factor on the first stream's start time. But every stream after that for Splatoon Raiders is going to be consistent on 1:30 is like 1 to 1:30 p.m. EST. So yeah, after the first stream, it's going to be consistent, and so yeah, and if this whole thing is going to continue, and this whole schedule is going to continue until I 100% the game. Like, I complete pretty much everything that you can organically complete in the game. Like all the objectives, I collect all the collectibles, I craft all the craftable things, so on and so forth. Maybe not all the craftable things, unless that is actually something to distract in the game. I don't know. But yeah, once everything that I can do in the game is completed, like all the official objectives are completed, and it's like the percentage counter for like completing the game is like at 100%. Pretty much, you've just like signifying that I have done everything in the game that I can possibly do. Then I'll consider it done, and I'll stop, and I'll revert back to to what I currently am still using, which is the every Saturday 12 to 12:30 p.m. EST start times and all that, and continuing for a good while. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be how the streams are going to change once Splatoon Raiders comes out. But until then, streams are going to continue like usual with the every Saturday at 12 to 12:30 and all that. So no need to worry about the next couple months and all that, or whatever. It's going to stay the same until Raiders comes out. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It's going to stay the same for now. It's just that all these times will become relevant once the game comes out, because yeah, I want to play this game a lot. I'm excited for this game. Can you tell? That's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. I don't really got anything else really to talk about when it comes to all that. I'm definitely excited for the game. I'm definitely excited for Splatoon Raiders. And all that. I'm definitely excited to play Splatoon 1 with you guys as well. And I'm also am really hopeful that at least some of you guys are going to be helping me with the Splatoon 2 stuff, because I really do want to get that video out for you guys. That Splatoon 2 essay video that I've briefly mentioned on the stream a few times. I want to get that out for you guys because I have been working on it for a while, and like the main thing holding me back is that I don't have the footage. I just don't have the footage, so I can't really justify recording like any live stuff. I can't really record any like on camera stuff like what I'm doing right now. But I just bumped that microphone. It's right there. But like I can't justify to myself like recording anything like that for like the video yet, because I don't have all the footage for everything else and all that. So like script is pretty much just sitting there, kind of mostly done and all that. And like I have almost all the footage for everything else. But it's just like the fact is like the nagging feeling of like not being able to get all the footage that I need for like certain specific things. It's just really holding me back right now. So, and it's kind of slow. So yeah, I've been searching for a way to get all this stuff done, and I figured I might as well ask you guys to see if you guys are willing to help with that. I'm once again talking about the Splatoon 2 thing because it's really been on my mind the whole time. For the past month, maybe longer than that, it's been nagging at me. So yes, I really do want this. So I really am hopeful that you guys will help with this. So yeah, again, just in the description. But yeah, sorry about just abruptly talking about it again. I just want to get this thing done. I just want to get it done. So, yeah. Again, again, I'll be so I'll very much appreciate any help I can get with that project, because it is it has taken a while. I really wish I could have gotten it done way sooner. Hell, it would have been awesome to get this to get the project done like at the beginning, like the same time this year, like the same time this year that I got the Splatoon 1 project done. Like you know, like have it be a yearly thing, but it's just taken forever. So and it's entirely because of like stuff like I just can't get stuff done. So yeah, again, if you guys are willing to help, join the server and all that, very much appreciate it. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I have to say. If I continue rambling, I'm just gonna continue talking about the Splatoon 2 thing. I know that much. So yeah, I might as well stop it here. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching this video and just listening to me ramble about all this. Um, if you enjoyed listening to me ramble, you can leave a like, you can subscribe, you can comment your thoughts on everything I've talked about, and yeah, and of course, as you probably saw as well, if you and all that, I do stream at the moment, at least. Depending on when you see this, at the moment, I stream every Saturday, 12 to 12:30 p.m. EST. That's subject to change by the time Raiders comes out. So if you're watching this when Raiders is still fairly new and I'm still streaming it, times are definitely different. You saw the times already. But here's the times again in case you need a reminder. Those are the times I'm streaming. I'm streaming with YouTube and Twitch and all that. So yeah, but my usual times for but my usual times are 12 to 12:30 p.m. EST. So yeah, I might fully adopt the length thing though, from like shortening down this stuff. So just keep in mind that the streams might not last as long after Splatoon Raiders, but nonetheless, I also have a Stoat server that you guys can join. Link is in the description, and I also have a Blue Sky account that you guys can follow. A link to my Blue Sky account is in the description. You can follow me on there. I occasionally post stuff. A lot of times I'm posting something. It's just promotional stuff for a video like this one, or for a stream, for like a stream I'm doing that week. A lot of the other stuff I'm doing on Blue Sky is usually just reposting stuff. And there's not like a lot of reposts, but it's like occasionally it's like every so often I'll repost stuff on there. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Thank you everybody for tuning into this video. I hope you all enjoyed. And I hope to see you guys in the my next upcoming video this week. And I hope to see you guys on the Splatoon 1 stream this weekend. So yeah, bye-bye everybody.